Hello and welcome to Crafting with Jane. Do you remember on Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember when the video was shown, my last video, we were doing some using some re-inkers, and I had some left over and I said don't waste anything, and I literally just dropped it on a piece of card, rubbed it over, shook it off and put it to one side. Have a look on the past video, you'll see. And this is what it created. So I've just matted it in black, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a card as I said I would, just using that piece. So do I keep it just like this? Probably not. I'm going to use the this is from Indigo Blue, and we were using it before for textures because I absolutely love it, and it's called Journaling Textures number 2. This time we're going to use the crackle because I really like the crackle. Excuse me, there's going to be dog noises barking because next door's dog's just about to go out. Time it perfectly, don't I? So I think with this I want to do it so it looks like the crackle, and I'm going to do it in, I'm just going to get it out. This is me reaching up to the top. I'm going to do it in cherry cobbler. And I think it'll work. I don't know, but I think it will. So let me just open this one up. And then I can just ink it up. Because it's quite a deep colour, and I think it'll give a really good crackle. So I'm going to put it this way round, I think, and we'll have, my head's going to come in, so you'll have to excuse me, but I want to try and get it, or I could do it sideways, couldn't I? Shall I do it sideways because then I can see what I'm doing? Yes. Okay, so this is going to come up that way. I'm just going to press it down, and hopefully it'll give a lovely crackle background. So let's have a look. Oh yes, look at that. Oh yes, like that very much. Okay, so I can ink it up again. Now you can do this in, well, you could do it white embossed, you could do it in whatever you wanted actually. Now this I need to try and take up on here and get it as near as I can, like that. Let's see how that one comes out. Look at that. How incredible is that? That is beautiful. So I can have it running down this way, which I probably will actually, or I could have it running down the other way. Entirely up to you really, isn't it? Do we have it that way for crackle? It's difficult to know, isn't it? It can go any way you want really. I think that way. But how about that? That's given the background. It's just beautiful. It's gone in there. And I've got this amazing crackle. So I'm just going to clean this. I don't like leaving my stamps, particularly with red. And I'm just going to take it with this rag and just give it a clean up. These are beautiful red rubber stamps. As I say, if you're dithering about it or thinking, oh, I don't know, they do post internationally. You can buy internationally, so they're just lovely. They really are. They're great prices as well, so just have a look. I will leave a link if I remember. I know sometimes I don't, and people then go like, you didn't leave the link, so I am now trying to remember to leave links. I don't always remember, but that's me. Okay, so that's got our centre, hasn't it? So what do I put on it? That is going to come literally in the center of here like that. Okay, so that looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I'm going to use these are Luscious powders. You basically put them in, I think I've shown you before, they're a little powder that you, again from Indigo Blue, that you literally can put into, and this is a little Tim Holtz one which I use a lot. But they are, let me show you, I've got them in my little pot down here. So here we go. They're like this, which you think, oh, let me just take one out. Okay, so they're like that, and they've got powder inside. Can you see? Just powder. So you can mix them with absolutely anything you want. If you've just put them in a little well, mix them with water, when they dry out, they will become little palettes, and you can then use them for colouring. They are the most versatile things, and as I say, if you're looking for different types of product, they really are something that's worth considering. And you know, I use them a lot, as you know. So we've got that, that's going to be in the background. So what have I done? I have got a little bird. Now it could be a robin, it could be whatever bird you want. So it's from the Mike Deakin Art, My Creative Journey, from Indigo Blue. It is a new one that's just come out, just been released. So again, worth having a look. You can buy the whole bundle, you can buy one at a time, entirely up to you. And that's the little bird with its crown on. Now I don't want to, because I've got this quite sort of robin colours, I don't want to have this as a robin. It's going to be a fantasy bird, so it's going to be sort of, I don't know, maybe kingfishery, something like that. Now these little palettes, all you have to do is to add some water to them, and I'm just spraying on there, and then they become, might even put it on there because that's what I was using before. You need such a tiny amount of them. I've got that behind there, haven't I? Let me just put it behind there like that. Okay, so I'm going to put it there so you can see. And if I just, can you see how that's automatically gone back in? That's what I was using before. So I'm just going to just start colouring round. I do love this bird. Such a pretty little thing. And then I'm going to have some, I think, down. Do I want it down? I think sort of down around there. I'm just going to take that over a bit more. I might just have a little bit down on here as well. It's got a real, there's so much mica in this, it's really fantastic. You get such beautiful colours. Now I'm going to have some red in on here because I do quite like that. Maybe we'll have a little bit of red coming up in on here. You can see it's literally just going to be a fantasy bird, but then I quite like doing some sort of fantasy bits in here. It's a little bit of green. Take that in here. Can you see how it just, you need such a tiny amount and it gives such a sparkle. Might just blend that in a little bit, tone it down so it's not quite so bright, just like that. I really like, do I want orange? No, I want this one, I think. Let's take this one, it's a little bit purpley. Oh, that's nice. Purple with blue on it. The top of his wings. So he's going to be a multicoloured bird, but, you know, hey-ho. Sometimes it's quite nice to think outside the box a little bit and not have anything that's too contrived, as it were. I'm just going to do this on here, but you can see, because I've got the it's been embossed, the colour literally just sticks to it beautifully. You can just bring it, I might just have a little bit along there on the tail, bring that up, so there we are. And I might, do I want to have, no, I'm faffing a little bit now, but I want to have a little bit more of this green, I think, because I quite like that underneath. So let's bring that green down a bit more. And I quite like the blue under there, but I've got that. That's going to be fine. I just need to do the crown now. Now this is the gold, so it should make the crown absolutely beautiful and really sparkly. If you're going to wear a crown, you might as well have a gold crown. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. Now, I probably should have brought this in a bit closer. I've just thought, I haven't done this little bit of him, have I? There we go. Like that. Okay, so I'm just going to put, and as I say, you can just like close the lid up. As I say, these are from Tim Holtz. Great little palettes. I use them all the time, and you know, they will just dry out. And we now have this really beautiful, I'll bring him up, you can see all of the, look at the shimmer on there. I hope you can see that. It's so shiny, it's beautiful. So I'm just going to literally put this in on here. I think I'm going to have it that way around. Let's have a look and see when we put the bird on. Or I might have it that way actually. Change my mind. That at the top, that at the bottom. Bird in like that. Straight in on the centre. And then I can put a sentiment if I want to. But you can put whatever you want. You can do whatever. It's just an idea of don't waste your scraps. Use them for different things. And always use your inks and mop-ups to make some really exciting backgrounds. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.